Yeah. I don't know, man. These kids on the submarine. Seems like we could be heading for trouble.
It could be. Oh,
Could be.
oh, hello, folks.
Oh, hey, the folks are here. Hey, it's
Welcome.
like you snuck up on me. Yeah, you guys weren't planting listening devices here to know when Zerfall and I were talking, were you?
Oh, little sneaks.
Little sneaky,
Could be a
sneaky
reporter or a
subscribers.
Russian spy. You never know for sure.
Our describers are very sneaky.
Yep. So last we left off on KidName Iceboy, Nixon's disembodied floating head appeared to us when we were awake, clearly, and grilled us on being a good American and taking care of the country. So we're apparently going to do that.
You know, if the president's floating disembodied head does it, it isn't illegal.
What we got here?
A civilian and a reporter, no less.
All right, let's look around first before we start checking things out.
That's Mr. Sparkle's a briefcase. It surely contains important private documents. Ah, shit! Didn't make any effort whatsoever to like refresh on who has what voice. He
Art
sounds like a
Sparkle
king,
sounds like his name would be Art Sparkle.
Okay.
That's probably all you need to know. The kids sound like kids, and this guy, I have to do. So.
Well, there was a Texas guy who I started doing him, but then you switched to being him because he was drunk. Art Sparkle, so he sounds like, hey, I'm Sparkle. Hey there. Because he's like Art Carney.
No, I thought it was more just. I think he sounds like a toned down version of a king.
Okay.
Maybe. Is what he seemed like to me.
For some reason, listed seaman. One of this country's great men in uniform. Recent retired Admiral John Sidney McCain Jr., an ardent opponent of communism. Admiral McCain failed to achieve victory in Vietnam, but history may yet vindicate his support for U.S. expansion to Cambodia.
All right, so I guess those people. Everyone's description seems to stay the same through the game.
Console covered in lights and switches. It must be used to move around all these powerful torpedoes.
Those are some powerful torpedoes.
This trackless torpedoes are a long tube that goes deep into the submarine. There's a torpedo blocking anything else from entering.
There is.
Oh wow, that shaft is full up.
We're not going to be able to run the thing then. All right, there's got to be an American flag around here somewhere.
See, so he's Art. He's not like Charles Nelson.
We can access the closet,
reporter.
the tower door.
Submarine Central Tower. You can leave the weapons bay to climb the higher levels in here. So it seems like there's been this weapons bay storage closet. It seems like there's been a hidden American flag on pretty much every screen. Old supplies and unused decor. Nothing in here you can use. No American flags.
Thought I was using. There we go. All right. Well. Oh. Don't forget. Oh, Vanity that's in. Watch out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it has seemed like there's been a hidden one everywhere so far, but we'll just do our little sweep real quick here.
There's even one that was hidden in a wall that would be facing the player character, but not the weird camera view we have, which was interesting. There's a briefcase next to the reporter guy there.
Yep. What if we just go ahead and open that?
Hands off, kiddo. Grown-ups keep important things in their briefcases, not toys. And then sometimes we keep toys in there. Someone who also carries a briefcase, you know that there must be something important in there. Hello there, son. Enjoying submarine camp, I hope. You know, some of the crew were really beginning to being really funny earlier. They say you were asking about some strange gadget you found. A child's mind can go crazy when they find something like that.
I guess that's
Imagining things that aren't real. Yeah, he put it there.
he clearly put it there.
Kids shouldn't be playing with things they find in a military vessel. It can be very dangerous.
Is he threatening a kid?
Why don't you show old Sprinkle what you found? I guess I think it's like Sprinkle the Clown. Maybe that's why I made him have that voice. But yeah, no, we were. I guess it was right before we started recording. We were trying to figure out. I was saying, yeah, so this guy's planting listening devices. That's no good. And you're like, well, there could also be a KGB spy.
You never know.
You never know, but it does appear that this is. No, you can't swap them. Yours is monogrammed with your initials. But it's normally enhanced and personalized accessories here, unfortunately, a liability.
Oh, apparently we're going to be swapping those later.
Yeah, I think so.
What if I show him this flag code book?
Are you? I don't understand. Are you?
I'm
Are you just
purposely not
intentionally
showing him
doing-
this
okay,
thing
you're
because
not
I
showing
was
him
wondering
back.
if I could be
I
like,
got you.
hey, here's something else.
Would you look at that? This is all one big misunderstanding. You found my electric toothbrush. I must have dropped it somewhere very unusual where you'd be surprised to find such a thing.
Oh boy.
But now you can give it back to me. My electric toothbrush, that is. So to be son, I know you were snooping around yesterday. Talking to the crew, asking questions about matters you do not understand. Are you going to give me my toothbrush back or not?
It's not even giving me the option to try.
See. Right.
Nope. Oh, there we go.
I'm not leaving here without my toothbrush, and you're not leaving here without giving it to me. Make the smart decision, son. Look, it's the only evidence you have against it. You have right now. You can't just hand it to him.
Oh, we gotta.
Oh, never mind. I guess I'm done talking to you.
We're not giving it to him. He's just gonna say he wants it. You practice that a lot, son.
This is what I came here for. This is why you get into politics. When I grow up, I'm going to be the person who decides where these torpedoes go. Toot.
That newspaper guy was asking a lot of questions about you. I wish everyone would stop talking to me. I don't know anything about newspapers. I don't even read the comics pages. They stress me out. Why are the Lockhorns so mad at each other?
Okay, kid.
You're alright, kid.
Welcome to the weapons bay, champ. I'm sure you kids are excited to learn all about these Woppits. The crewman explains the different kinds of Woppits on board and related systems, the 4 torpedo tubes, the tube flooding controls, and other tube-involved apparatuses and instruments. You never knew tubes so could be... Never mind.
It's a series of tubes.
Series of tubes, like the internet. And so, when one of these bad boys launches from the port forward torpedo tube, you better hope you're not on the receiving end. Poke around a bit. Don't worry, it's pretty hard for anything bad to happen by accident. Even if you're trying to launch torpedoes, you'll find that everything is defective. It would involve solving several puzzles to get it even to work.
I see you have your eyes on that, boy. That console allows crewmen to load or unload torpedoes into the vessel's tubing network.
Oops.
From there, they can download videos and share cat pictures. Normally, only a trained seaman operates that console.
Wow, it must be hard to use. Why don't you allow eggs to operate it?
Absolutely not. You think we could hit recruitment quotas if you needed a PhD to operate this thing? I could train a relatively stupid dog how to load a torpedo, and that dog could train the average Navy man.
Hey.
Yeah, I'm a computer. You want to give it a try, son?
I clearly want to give it a try. Shut up.
Just nudge that blue slider where it says loader track. This guy already explained everything about how this works to us. Easy as that.
Now, of course, if we were attacked by an enemy submarine, you'd have to save load 1 billion times before it hit, but...
That's enough of that, son. I already explained the loading console. I was actually trying to click myself. I can't.
My favorite one is treating AIs. Considering you're practically a Navy officer yourself at this point, investigating a significant conspiracy, you don't think it's appropriate to salute a low-rated seaman.
Oh wow,
This
he's
kid
so full of
fucking
himself already.
sucks. I do, like, he's hilarious, but I also hate this kid a lot. A harpoon active radar homing weapon with various markings identifying components such as the electronics panel, propulsion control, and the igniter fuel cap. It's unloaded from the torpedo tubing. It needs like a washer to work correctly, and here's like 8 different size ones, so make sure you don't like accidentally apply the wrong one or game over. If any inanimate object besides the flag deserves a salute, it's one of our nation's peacekeeping armaments. This low-level crewman, no way. This torpedo,
Absolutely. All right, let's talk to. In some ways, this is the most important room in the entire submarine. In other ways, that's actually wherever the lathe is. It's just where torpedoes are loaded into tubes. I'll let the men handle that. Doesn't require a lot of brain power. All right, he's repeating.
Poke around a bit, don't worry. It's pretty hard for anything bad to happen by accident.
Oh, yeah. Can we interact with this thing? No. Can we put some booze on the?
Admiral Grant Sharp Jr. asks you to hold on to his medicine. You don't want to waste any.
It certainly is medicine.
Put the KGB bug on the torpedo. See that old junk again. Yeah, show it to the seaman. He's new.
Yeah, it's not letting me.
Did we show it to any of the kids before? I guess we did. Give the seaman the booze. We've been told to hold on to it.
Oh, I wonder if we can. Can we?
Can we use the booze to somehow get the monogrammed initials off?
Oh,
hide
that's
it.
a
Yeah.
good point.
Hiding the bug seems too risky. What if someone else finds it and you lose your only evidence? There must be a better plan. At least the game actually acknowledges what you're trying to do there. Something that's possible because this game doesn't have a text parser.
Yep.
Chuck the KGB bug down the loading tube. It bounces noisily around the metal innards of the ship. Oh shit!
Be careful, son. What did you drop in there anyway? It looked like
a toothbrush! It looked like a toothbrush! My toothbrush! My electric toothbrush! Don't worry, sir. I'll get it. Just sprinkle dove headfirst into the torpedo tubing.
What the fuck are you doing in there, Sprinkle?
Clank, clank, bang, clank. Just a minute. I've just got to thud. Ow! Find my toothbrush. Clank, bang.
Can you let me? Yeah. Ooh. Oh well. Can't.
Hey, take his briefcase.
Oh.
Sprinkle busy. You crack open his briefcase. You grab a few important-looking pieces of paper with handwritten notes. And what must be the key to Mr. Sprinkle's quarters. Before anybody sees you, you latch the briefcase shut again. Yeah, like in a room full of people, you can just start going through shit.
They're all
Don't worry,
looking
sir,
at him
I found
going
my
down a tube.
toothbrush.
God damn it, Sprinkle. This is a military vessel, not a jungle gym for Democrats.
Consider myself more of an independent.
I don't give a fuck, Sprinkle. I'm trying to teach a class.
Oh, well, you did that, kid, but Sprinkle wins again. Stay out of grown-up business and focus on your lessons.
Well, that's a terrible way to end the lesson, but I think we've concluded for today. You children make your way out when you're ready. I'm surprised the other children didn't just book it.
For Mr. Sprinkle again?
What if I just shove this in my briefcase? I can't. Okay. No, I want to. not be holding it.
Mr. Sprinkle's notes. You confiscated them in the interest of national security. You'll have to examine them somewhere more private. Well, you got to talk to Sprinkle again now, right?
I suppose so.
Fuck with him. I hope you've learned your lesson about meddling with grown-up business.
Yeah, sure.
We have not.
I'm glad this lesson's over. One less day I have to stay here.
I want to get back to my house so I can not read the Lockhorns.
We're done here for today unless Sprinkle's gonna do something insane like that again.
You're not in trouble for chucking some random... I guess the lesson is over. More time for flute practice. I was gonna join Jethro Tull, dude. Yeah, they're not mad at you for throwing random shit into the torpedo tubing. Poke around a bit and don't worry, it's pretty well. You've heard it before.
Yeah, I'm just trying to make things happen by accident. All right, I'm pretty sure there's not a flag in this. What if I salute the closet?
What if you salute my shorts?
We just came up with some great merch.
We did get a point for saluting the torpedo, so that might be the flag for this room.
Yeah. All right. I guess we're on our way out. Grab the flag button.
I mean, I'll be a little disappointed if we don't get a full 55 points, but I don't know that there is a full point walkthrough available to find out what we missed anyway. So, success! You've got some intel on Mr. Sprinkle, not to mention a way into his quarters. You go through the rest of your day like nothing at all is unusual. You might not be an official United States Navy officer, but you've determined to comport yourself like one. What can you learn about Mr. Sprinkle? And is tonight the night you can reconnoiter his room? Hey, what was the name of the lady spy from the game? I'm wondering if this girl is her. And the fact that she plays flute is a reference to the fact that she's... Never mind. Now you're away from the prying eyes of the so-called journalist. You examine the notes. Day 1, installed the device without any trouble. Just cruciata so far, nothing juicy. Shop is willing to talk about anything. Not very bright by my estimation. He set up my room and safe personally, as you could tell. It's crazy how they allow children on board this thing. Crazy! Everyone seems to believe the submarine camp sham so far. Does McCain? I thought he was smarter than that, but maybe not. Quiet so far. Trying to stay low-key for now, but big things are happening. Very interesting. What do you think Mr. Sparkle is getting up to? Answer in the text parser.
Yeah. And then we just have his key.
Sparkle's private quarters. He doesn't know you have it.
What if
I guess maybe he'll figure it out if he can't get into his own place.
Scratch off. No. I guess we're never going to be switching the briefcase out. Alright. Let's check out our camp schedule.
Itinerary for submarine camp. Day 1, submarine command. Day 2, weapon training. Day 3, fundamentals of the lathe. Day 4, graduation.
We're going to be going to the lathe soon.
Speaking of the lathe, let's go polish one out here. You press your ear to the wall, listening to the murmur of submarine activity. Among the nuclide and engine noises you hear, submarine sits in the water. That's no good.
What?
No, that's no good. Submarine that bobs magnificently in the bay. That's not any better. The dog bulbous vessel lurches aquatically in the murky water. Oh, fuck this report. I'll be here all night. Sounds like Sprinkle's still in his quarters tonight.
Rats.
You can't get in there right now. You'll have to find a way in another night.
Rats.
They just tell you, don't bother trying to find a way to get him out of his quarters. That's not the solution.
Yep.
All the excitement is no reason to forget to brush your teeth, however. You wash up diligently, as you do every night.
Rats.
Every rat night. Submarine camp rules state that you're not supposed to leave your quarters at night. You lose a point for even thinking about it. Nice bouncy counts cushions. Yep. Damaging horseplay.
Not ready for bed.
You haven't set your alarm yet.
Although it's the same every day. I thought last time I tried to set my alarm, it was like, you don't need to do that again.
I guess you can check your safe. Set the alarm for day 3. Okay.
Is there anything in the drawers?
Drawers are filled with spare bedding. Linens is part of adequate thread count. Not as comfortable as home linens, but that's the reality of life at sea. What is the thing right below the flag?
That's a submarine map.
Label that with submarine, okay. Is there a button to pray? Do you want to salute the flag again? I guess not.
It's once again time for bed.
Whatever excitement the rest of submarine camp holds, you know that you still need a good night's rest. Mr. Sprinkle remains at large, but you pray for guidance in your quest to uncover his secrets.
Well,
He's not at large. I mean, we've seen it now. And you add a little prayer that wherever he is, President Nixon stays safe for you, for the United States, and for certain other countries. Not all of them. You go under your covers and close your eyes. You privately think that submarine camp is going better than you could ever have expected. It's not good. Because the asterisks. That there's a secret and probably sinister plot, of course, but isn't it good that you discovered it? Not to mention, you still get to learn about this fascinating submarine. Tomorrow, you're off to the vessel's shop room.
Welcome to the shop room, partners. And we'll be welcoming you back to the shop room next time.
Welcome back. You know your shop room was your ticket out.